So as you can see, we're in a house. We're actually staying at this Airbnb with 6 other van lifers. So there's 8 of us in total. Nick and I woke up around 5 o'clock this morning to the sound of the roosters, maybe 5:30. We've just been laying in the bed for the last couple hours trying to be quiet and just, on our phones or whatever. But now the sun is up and I am going to do a little bit of morning Pilates and wait for everyone to be awake. But I feel like a little kid on Christmas morning up before everybody else. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. Obviously we all live in our vehicle, so last night we brought in all of our dishes, all of our stuff to basically do all of our chores. So while it's really peaceful and quiet in this house, there's always going to be the laundry going. There's probably always going to be the sink going. So we're enjoying Christmas, but also doing all of our chores at the same time because we're checking out tomorrow. So yeah, it's all just part of it. Oh, and the showers too. Of course, the showers are in constant use.
This year for Christmas, we've all decided that we are going to do a Secret Santa. And pretty much everybody that we're traveling with doesn't often spend time without family on Christmas. We're a little bit more used to it, but it still isn't that great. So we've got all of our gifts here, which we all sneakily ran into this bag last night. We'll call it Santa's little sack. That was so stupid. So we got Santa's bag full of presents here that we all sneakily brought our gifts into last night. And then we all have to guess who we think got the gift for who. It's not like a traditional Christmas, but it'll be a fun one nonetheless.
You gonna use dish soap?
I had to be quick.
Run! We gotta go fast. Gotta blast.
Oh!
Yay, thanks, Santa. Homemade, right, Ty?
I handmade these myself.
Ty was up all night.
Sarah drew us all a really cool card with a nice message on the back. Thanks, Sarah.
Okay, so for breakfast, Cam and Ty got croissants. Sunday cut up some fruit, so we're having some mango. And now Sarah is making breakfast potatoes. And of course we're having mimosas already because why not? I mean, it would probably be more fitting with us in Mexico to have margaritas, but mimosas are just such a Christmas thing. And yeah, so we just had to do it. Also, Cam and Ty got these bottles of champagne at Walmart for so cheap. And I just feel like this whole day is gonna be filled with eating, drinking, probably swimming, and we're gonna open gifts pretty soon here. Woo! Yay!
So unfortunately the dryer does not really dry our clothes at all. So we are sticking everything on the clothesline, and all of us waited like a super long time to do laundry because we all knew we were gonna come here. And now we're trying to share 4 clotheslines between one another, doing all of our laundry, all of our bedding, and on top of that, the Airbnb did some bedding from the people who stayed here prior, so we're also sharing with them as well and waiting for all that stuff to dry. So it's a lot, but hopefully the sun hits some of our clothes soon and these things start drying.
We tried to do it last night because we thought that it would all be dry by the morning, but we're kind of hogging the line.
2 types of people.
Are you excited for to get your first night in? Do you think you'll like it?
I think so. I think I did a good job.
Stop! This is so cute! Oh, so cute! I love it so much.
That's a sick
Oh my god. One guess.
Yeah, I think
2 guesses. 2 guesses.
I think it's a yes or no.
Yes.
Oh, it's a beer shirt. Great. No. Nick. Yes. Yeah!
That's so cute! I love it! Shay has not dyed her roots in how long has it been?
4 months.
And Shay is a natural blonde and her hair is usually dyed black, but right now it is, I think, maybe 3 or 4 colors. So 4, right? Maybe even 5. Before we do anything else and start cooking lunch and all that, we're going to try to fix that. And so we've got all of our hair dyeing stuff here. Shay has hair dye, and we're gonna try to sort it out with the cats involved, of course. Now that Shay's hair is looking absolutely fabulous, it's time to go swimming. So let's go.
YouTube, welcome to my channel. Let's do a tequila shot. Feliz Navidad. Salud!
So what's in it, Shay?
So it is either vegan sausage or vegan beef. We're using beef right now because the amount of sausage that we can find in Baja is not, it's not plentiful. And then it's potatoes, onions, garlic, kale, fennel. That's a really big ingredient in it. Crushed red pepper, bouillon or a veggie broth. We're using Better Than Bouillon for it right now, which I smuggled across the border.
Yes, I have 2 in my van too.
And kale. Yeah, I think I said kale, but that's about it. And then you put nooch in it and you serve it with bread.
Mm. So I just woke up from a little nap. And okay, so we weren't sure what we were gonna do this Christmas because we didn't know if we were gonna be able to find a tofurkey roast in Mexico. I mean, especially in Baja, like the vegan options are very limited. Of course, we're using like chickpeas and silken tofu and whatever we can find in the stores and dried beans and whatever. But there's one store called California Ranch Market and they had a tofurkey roast and this field roast, celebration roast, which is thawing in the sink right now. So we're gonna make both of these tonight as well as other kind of Christmassy food like mashed potatoes, asparagus, and whatever else everybody has. It was such a feat, honestly. We didn't think it was gonna happen. I was like looking in my cupboards for Vital Wheat gluten to see if I could make my own seitan for tonight, but alas, we found it. And so now everyone's getting ready, taking a little shower, and we're about to make Christmas dinner.
Yeah, it tastes very good.
What about you? Wait, hold on! Okay, cheers! But then it's a dance party after, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Nobody get too lethargic from the meal.
Well, it is turkey.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue too. That blue. Sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Look out a song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long?
Okay, we have checked out of our beautiful Airbnb and just spending that Christmas with our new friends. It doesn't even like feel like normal to say new friends because I feel like we've been friends forever now.
Didn't even meet until like February of 2022.
Well, we met in January.
Or was it January? Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of like a full circle moment because obviously we had come down to the US last winter and that's when we met all of these people, or most of these people, especially Cam, Ty, June, and Shay. We all became really, really close last year. Then we went back to Canada and built the tiny home out of the shed and did all that. And then it was kind of full circle that we ended the year, that same group.
When we had first started doing van life, the main thing that we wanted to have was friends on the road. We just wanted to have like-minded van life friends.
Last year was really the year that we stepped into that and started doing van life in a very different way, because the way that we were doing it before, just the two of us, was just different. It was so different than it is now. And you know, all of our videos now are all about like convoying and our caravan and all of that, and have so many other people in them. But for the first few years of us traveling, and then the first couple of years of us started doing van life, it was just me and you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so different now.
So with all of that being said, our intentions for 2023 are to get back into more international travel. If you've been following our channel for a long time, you know that that's how this channel started, was with us moving to Cambodia. And from there, we had lived in Australia. We traveled all through Southeast Asia. And I think it's something that we want to continue doing. Van life was always something that we kind of wanted to do in between international travel. That's something that we really want to get started doing again.
And as some of you know, if you've been following really closely, 2022 was actually our first year that we ever went on a press trip, which was really exciting for us, which means when we traveled to Estonia, we went with the Tourism Board of Estonia. They invited us there, and that really inspired us to start doing more trips to places that maybe weren't necessarily at the top of our bucket list before, and to smaller countries.
We also thought that maybe combining the two things that we've loved these past few years, or however long it's been, 5 years I think now, maybe do van life in other countries as well. So that's something that we're certainly not writing off, whether it's in our van, Appa, or someone else's van in another country.
And then with all this talk of international travel, we are also, one of the really big things that we're doing in 2023 that we're so excited about is that we are hosting a group trip with you guys in real life, to meet so many of you that have been following along with us for a while. So many of us have chatted in the comment section, connected on Instagram stories, and have connected in so many ways. And we started at the end of last year to survey our audience to see where you guys want to go on a group trip with us this year. And we are so excited seeing the responses. It's really exciting to think about meeting some of you this year, and that's something that we're really looking forward to.
So in the bio below this video, we will put the link to where you guys can vote. We would really, really appreciate it if you guys could go down there and let us know which country that you would like to go to. Right now, I think Cambodia and Bali are like kind of in the lead. I think Bali is a little bit past Cambodia, but personally, we would really like to go to Cambodia with you guys just because we're so familiar with the place and we feel like we could really create a super fun trip for all of you. But if there is somewhere else that you would like to go, feel free to put that as well, because we want to make sure that we're actually going somewhere that our audience wants to go.
As always, thank you so much for your support in the past year. We couldn't do anything that we do without you, and I literally can't even imagine what life would be like without sharing it all with you, and we just appreciate you so much. So thank you for watching this video. Let us know if you thought that our van life Christmas, like, do you think that it held up? Because to be fair, people are like, how do vegans do Christmas if there's no turkey? We had a roast. We had two roasts. How do van lifers do Christmas? They don't even have a house. Well, we got a house for Christmas. And thank you for listening to our goals for 2023. We really want to hear yours as well, so please put them in the comments down below, and hope you had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, and we can't wait to spend this year with you yet again. Okay, bye.
Bye.